everybody. Earlier in the show, Orly read a lovely letter at our mailbox wall from Ashley Martins, who asked her how she could help her repurpose her favorite perfume bottles. Well, Ashley, Orly has the solution.
I do. Well, I love this idea because I thought it was such a great question. She said she had all these beautiful bottles that she loves, that she's used, that it's like kind of a shame to throw them away because even though they're empty, they're really pretty, but she just had no idea what to do with them. So I'm excited to help her today.
I know, you kind of feel like when you buy the perfume or whatnot, you spend more because the bottle's so beautiful.
Yeah, they
You're
really
actually
are.
spending money on the bottle.
It's true. It's a really great idea. And Ashley is actually joining us right now
she's
from
with us.
Chicago. Hi, Ashley.
Hi, Ashley. Hi.
Are you staying warm?
Yes, I am.
It's cold.
Trying to.
We look beautiful.
Yeah, I like this little ensemble, my friend.
The necklace, the whole thing.
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Well, I watched your recent episode on how to wear necklaces, so had to incorporate that.
Lawrence would be so proud.
Yes.
And you know what? After watching this, Ashley, we can maybe even use that necklace to adorn one of these bottles.
Exactly.
Yes, that'd be great.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad that you wrote in, and I'm so glad to get to talk to you. You sent a photo of the beautiful, sort of bottle collection that you have, and I understand why you didn't want to get rid of them. So I had one idea that I thought would work really well because I think it's the simplest idea. And if you happen to have bottles that are really beautiful, then we're going to turn them into diffusers, into those really beautiful fragrance diffusers. So what you want to do is, depending on what type of bottle you have, you're just going to remove the top part. So whether it's a really, sort of cool vintage one like this with the pump, or just the regular style with the little, squirty thingamajigger. When you pull it off, you're going to see an opening there. The opening is going to basically dictate how many reed sticks you can put inside. And those are the sticks that actually emit the oil, right? When you have diffusers, you have the oil.
Sure.
So what you would need actually is you're either going to need a little eyedropper like this or a tiny little funnel because we're going to fill it with our fragrance oil.
Okay.
So I would say rinse it out first so that you get rid of the perfume that you had. Rinse it out as best you can. And then you're going to put your little funnel and we're just going to fill it. Make sure to go really slow. Debbie, why do you think I might say go really slow? Do you think that maybe I learned that lesson in a difficult way this morning?
I imagine that you probably went really fast and it all spilled out.
It did.
Orly does not do as much research as Kim does.
No.
Kim does 3 weeks.
Kim does 3 weeks.
Yeah,
She
but
does
you
about
learn
3
as you
minutes.
do.
I do,
Which
thank
is
you.
just as effective.
I appreciate
She
it.
learns
little
what not
messier?
to
Yeah,
do.
a little
But just
messier,
as
but hey.
effective.
Yeah.
So you want to take your time. Once it's in, now you're going to take your diffusers, your reed sticks rather, and we're going to pop these in. And you'll see, you can feel how many you can fit. And some of them might be limited. Like these bottles here are so beautiful. These old
really are
vintage bottles,
gorgeous.
and they're the style where you would like dip it in and then
that's lovely.
so fancy.
Can we just for a second talk about the science behind this? So what, you stick these in and the sticks absorb the smell and
exactly.
then release it into the
And generally what you'll do is you'll have them
with me on
soaked.
this.
You'll
This
have
is
them
not
soaked for a while and you can reverse them. So once they're in like this, you can kind of pull them out and switch.
Oh, then you flip
and it'll
it.
be like a stronger smell and you can kind of continue to do that.
Okay,
so I have
actually,
these
bear
in my
with
house.
me on this because I'm still trying to get my head around this because at first this made no sense and now it makes a lot of sense.
Ashley,
You know what I mean?
I knew you
When
like
they're
it.
Exactly.
When
I
the
knew
bottles
he-
are empty,
Exactly
where he was
no
going.
sense at all. But now
I do.
Ashley, I know you like his dad jokes, but are you sure? Are you sure?
I do. It's the small things in life.
Right, yeah.
Ashley, have I told you just how beautiful you look today? Yeah. I mean, you're so lovely.
Thank you.
I think she's probably the smartest Home and Family viewer ever. I think, too. on top of all that.
So actually, this is a really great solution. So that's all that you're going to need to
Gosh,
work with
that
the
smells
bottles.
so nice.
Yeah, isn't it really
Yeah.
beautiful?
Yeah.
But I did see you had one bottle that was a little bit more simple. That maybe it's not quite as pretty and feminine. So I want to show you a cool way that you could really add a little bit of like a vintage, feminine, really beautiful vibe. And that's using different things like vintage buttons or little flowers. So what I'm going to do, I actually want to come right over here and show this version so you can see it nice and close. This is a sort of a cluster of these really tiny little flowers, vintage buttons, pearls that sort of creep down the side of it.
Yeah, that's
and I think
beautiful,
it's
Orly.
it's really cool. And even here, this one down on the bottom, I used old jewelry. So we have a couple of broken brooches. We save everything at Home and Family because we know we'll use it. So you can see, you can decorate them. So I'm going to work on
that
one
is
here.
beautiful.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah.
I mean,
That
it
is
makes
really beautiful. Do you know what? I would almost, with this, I would almost do it with the perfume inside of it.
Yeah, right? Like,
Do you know
why
what I mean?
even
Why
bother?
repurpose?
No,
Yeah.
no, too
Why?
expensive. Too expensive.
Too expensive
You know
for
what, Mark? I think it's worth every cent.
Oh!
Not every cent. Not every cent because it could
She
be.
took your dad joke and she took it for herself.
Took
She
it
did
and I-
up my dad
and I
joke.
took
She
it to the
repurposed a
next.
dad joke that was completely
Ashley.
went the distance, Ashley.
Do you see?
Ashley, do you do things like this, and then do you this? Because I look at this and I think this is a great gift.
It would be a
This is.
fabulous
to give away.
gift.
And for-
Absolutely.
For Ashley. Ashley, do you do DIYs and do gifts like this to friends and family? Because this, I think, would be a great, really
Well,
affordable.
I'll probably start.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
I would, and you know what? I'd just like to say, obviously, this is a really beautiful way to repurpose bottles that you already have. But when you see how simple it is, you could
Yeah.
do this as a gift, as a really special handmade gift with new things. You could go and buy the empty,
Yeah.
empty jars, make your own diffusers.
Any sort of bottle.
Really, really
An olive
beautiful.
oil bottle, a
Yeah.
wine
that's
bottle.
a great idea. Olive oil.
That would
If
be
you're using
beautiful.
a last tip here, if you're using buttons like this, you can see obviously it has the hardware there so that it could be used as a button. You're just going to want to get wire cutters so that you can take that off. Whoop, and it'll be flat. So now when we put our hot glue on the back, it's actually going to be able to lay flat. And just kind of work your way and interchange using different sort of materials. The one thing I would say with metals is once you start with a certain metal, kind of stay consistent. So
metal,
if you see this one over here, I did this gold button, so then all of the little tiny details, like up there,
Are
there's
gold.
a little
Went
one,
gold.
and I tried to work within similar shades of gold. See, it's got like little dots in there. So just so that you have kind of a vibe to it, you'd want to work in similar tones of metallics.
Beautiful.
It's
Orly,
so
I
fun.
love this. Ashley, what do you think?
I love it. Those are beautiful. Great job, Orly.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Will you take pictures of the ones you make?
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
and
Thank you so
will
much
joining
for
us, Ashley.
watching.
Yeah,
love
thank
you.
you so much. And let me know if you repurpose any of my old jokes, because I'd like to know if other people laugh at them. I got to get feedback when I come up with my book.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes,
He
Ashley,
really
thank you so
appreciates
much.
the applaud, Ashley. He appreciates it. Thank you so much,
Many emails I can
Ashley.
get. Ashley,
Thank you.
Stay warm.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Pretty. Bye. Bye.
All right, thank you so much, Orly. We're going to come right back. Up next, we have authors Clayton and Ashley Hurst here. We're talking about the secret to a long and very happy marriage.